YouTube, it's Calandra. So I'm coming off of my 30-day challenge during the month of July, and I did 23 videos out of the 30. So I didn't get to my 30 goal, but my personal goal was that I would at least do 20, so I'm surprised that I even got past that far. So now we're moving ahead. If you check out my blog, calandrabranch.wordpress.com, you'll see how I ended my challenge and what's happening for me going forward. So to start off August, one of my subscribers and someone that I actually subscribe to, the ThesPNation, Brian, is actually coming back to the YouTube and doing his own 31-day challenge in the month of August to kind of put himself back there on YouTube. Has a 13 personal question tag, so I'm going to do his personal tag video. So the first question is, what do you order at Starbucks? Generally, I get the an iced chai latte. During the holidays, I'll get the same latte with eggnog. A lot of people don't know you can get an iced eggnog chai latte. And in the summertime, usually I will get the passion tea lemonade. What's one thing in your closet you cannot live without? There's not one particular thing, but in general, any of my wrap dresses. I love, love, love wrap dresses. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? Most people don't believe me when I tell them I was shy as a child, and being that there aren't a whole lot of people that I know now that knew me, as a child, or probably until high school, I was very shy. So most people don't know that. They laugh at me when I tell you we're shy. Okay. Name one thing that you want to do before you die. I would like to see both of my children graduate from college, get married, and have children of their own. I would like to do that before I die. And obviously, there's not much not much control I have over that. But those are things I'd like to do before I die. Is be a grandma. What's one food that you cannot live without? Besides chicken, because you can always eat chicken. However you want to make it, there's always chicken. But I mean, in terms of really love, oh my gosh, shellfish. I could not live without crab or lobster or shrimp. What quote phrase do you live your life by? Ironically enough, it's something that my mother always said when we were growing up. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way to do it. Pretty self-explanatory. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? What I don't like is people are pretty sick, twisted, and some people can be really mean. They kind of hide behind a username, and they could say some pretty nasty things. I have not experienced that personally, but I've seen it on other channels that people can be pretty rude and just feel like I have the right to say anything to you, and you don't know if it'll hurt their feelings or not, and I don't like the nastiness. But on the flip side, what I do like is it is such a cool community, and you can learn anything. I learned makeup. I'm going to be learning about hair care, natural hair care. You can learn so much on YouTube. And another thing that I like that kind of comes out of that is the fact that there are so many cool people on YouTube, and it is a community. You get to know people. I like to watch videos of people who go to things like IMATs and the makeup shows that actually get to meet some of their YouTube gurus, and I hope that one day I'll be able to meet some of the people that I subscribe to, and maybe even some of you that subscribe to me. Number 8. What's your #1 most listened to song on iTunes? Well, on my iPhone, I don't have a lot of albums and a lot of songs, so I don't listen to it that often, but when I do, I probably find myself repeating Butterflies by Floetry, Heaven Must Be Like This by the Ohio Players, and when I really just need to move and just kind of, dance and lift, just kind of lift up, it would be, I'm so embarrassed to say this, it would be Swiss Beats Everyday Coolin'. Check that song out. That beat is sick. Number 9. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? Just normal. I've never been one to be trendy. I just, I want to wear clothes that look nice, that fit well. That's it. That's all I'm going for. What is your favorite number? I don't know why, but it's the number 10. There's just something about, You know, it's not too big of a number, not too small of a number. It's a nice even number. I just always like the number 10. Name 2 hobbies. I don't have a lot of time for hobbies. I used to, you know, crochet and stuff like that, and then I just stopped having time for that. But what I do have time for is blogging and making YouTube videos. So I guess those are hobbies now, and makeup. Those are my 2 hobbies. Name 2 pet peeves, if any. I think everybody's got pet peeves. I have a lot of pet peeves, but 2 that I really... one is people who intentionally try to do wrong to other people. Because I feel like my mother always said it's much easier to be nice. And so I'd rather go out of my way to be nice or do something nice for someone than to go out of my way to do something nasty or say something nasty or be nasty to people. I just feel like that just eats you up inside. So it really annoys me to see people who waste their time and energy being nasty to other people or trying to do wrong to people, because all that energy and effort is just wasted. And the other thing is people who mistreat children, you know, who abuse children, who speak nastily to children, who take advantage of children, and not even just an abusive way, but people who just don't have any regard for children. So these could be parents who just don't realize that what they do affects their children. To me, that's a form of abuse. But people who don't think about children, or people who mistreat them. And finally, name 1 guilty pleasure. I guess I'd have to say reality TV, but in my defense, I don't watch all reality TV. Like, I can't get into Basketball Wives and Football Wives and all that stuff, but yes, I used to watch Jersey Shore. I stopped watching it because it became way too predictable, and they just got on my nerves. But I watch shows like Cake Boss and like the next Food Network star. I like food challenges because it just amazes me that people could just get ingredients and just figure out what to make, and you know, shows like Iron Chef America. It just amazes me that people can do things like that. So, you know, just certain, I don't watch American Idol and stuff like that, but you know, there are certain shows that just intrigue me. So those are my guilty pleasures. So this is my 13 personal question tag. Feel free to post your own tag video or make your own tag video to tell us 13 things about yourself, and answer these questions. Take care.